Hi and welcome to Go Fort Smith. I'm your host, Taylor Rogers. There's no denying that Fort Smith is a city on the move. From a thriving arts and culture district to an eclectic mix of shops and restaurants, Fort Smith offers something fun and exciting for everyone. Welcome back to Go Fort Smith. I'm your host, Taylor Rogers. We're now in downtown Fort Smith, getting ready to visit with Jennifer and Sarah, the owners of the only independent bookstore in Fort Smith, Bookish. These ladies have an incredible story to tell, and I honestly can't wait for you to meet them. I'm here with Sarah and Jennifer, the owners of Bookish. And ladies, the first question I have for you, and sorry for the terrible pun, but I have to ask, what's the story behind Bookish, and how did this amazing little bookstore come to be?
Well, Taylor, a couple of years ago, after seeing some articles about the resurgence in bookstores opening across the country, I just found that the idea wouldn't leave me. It was something that was really interesting to me, and I was at a point in my career where a change was maybe on the horizon. So I dug in and did some research, kind of kept it to myself for a year. And then I shared it with Sarah, who was a colleague of mine at Alma High School, and told her what I was thinking, and she didn't think I was crazy. So from that point...
Yeah, I was really impressed by all the research she'd done. She'd worked really hard to have data, you know, from market research around, I guess, like a 200-mile radius from Fort Smith. But then, you know, the fact that she wanted to be located downtown was kind of appealing to me. I loved what was going on in Fort Smith, especially in the downtown community. So I asked her if I could jump on board.
So your store is nestled in downtown Fort Smith. What was it about downtown that led you to set up shop here?
We sort of feel like the downtown area is the heart of any community, and things, especially the art explosion with the unexpected. We have several different art galleries that are at downtown Fort Smith. We have the farmers market that is just exploding. We knew that this is where we needed to be if we wanted to reach a literary community and sort of create a literary culture. There's a lot of nonprofits that we work with, so the Literacy Council, Hope Campus, things like that. So that's one reason we wanted to be here.
So one of my favorite things about Bookish is when I walk in, it's very warm and inviting. I know it had to take a process to get it exactly how you want it. So, I mean, what was it like when you first came in here?
Nothing had been here for years. So when we walked in, all of the walls were as red as the dark red spots. Painted red, looked like Mask of the Red Death in here. And the floor was gypsum concrete that was chipping and uneven, and the ceiling was exposed. It was kind of a wreck. You had to have a vision. We had to have a vision. Thankfully, our property owner also was willing to, you know, help us with that vision some. So then we started with deciding on
flooring and
yes. And then this summer, Sarah and I had to finish out the school year because we were teachers. So as soon as school was out, we just went into full renovation mode. Like Joanna Gaines had nothing on us.
So at that point, the property owner had put up a new ceiling, added the floors, added a wall in the back so we'd have a place for our mural, you know, things like that. And so, but then we went into like finding bookshelves and looking for fixtures and places to display books and
painting, you know, every inch of this we painted, and all of our furnishings and fixtures, with the exception of the settees that we're sitting on right now and our wrap desk that we have locally made, everything else was repurposed. It had a life prior to its life here at Bookish, and we were pretty proud of that. That helped us come in, number one, way under budget, but two, we were just really being responsible with using resources and things like that. So we were happy about that.
It's hard work though.
It was hard work.
I'm sure it was, but I'm sure it's so much more fulfilling to know that, I mean, you all had such a big hand in this and transforming it into what it is today. So one last question for you. What should people expect to experience when they come to Bookish?
Well, we hope that they can expect really personalized service. We love to talk to our customers about what they're reading when they come in. We like to be able to recommend new titles, new authors, maybe even something outside of your typical genre that you're comfortable in. And certainly being able to talk to our readers about what they're reading is helpful to us as we curate our selection and really tailor what we keep in the shop to what our reading community wants. So sure, yeah, you can go on Amazon and you can order that book and it can be on your doorstep in 2 days. Or you can come into the store and you can talk to us about books and we can make that a community building experience.
Yeah, that's one way to build a literary community, and it's also sort of how a bookstore is a reflection of a community. But we also have events. We had a local author last Saturday. His name was James Kirkendall, and he wrote a book called Abandoned Arkansas, or he co-wrote that book. We had a lot of people interested in it before the event even happened, and it was a lot of fun. We have story time every Wednesday at 10:30 and every Saturday at 11 o'clock. Our children's story time is led by Linda, who is Jennifer's mom, and we have all kinds of other events going on. We partner with YurView, we partner with people from all over the community, and you can find those on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook, you can follow us on Instagram, and then we have a calendar of events on our website as well, bookishfs.com.
It's so inspiring to meet with local business owners like Jennifer and Sarah, who have turned their passion into an amazing business that helps make Fort Smith the incredibly unique city that it is. Be sure to stop in and say hi, pick up a book or two.